What's up, lore masters? Today we'll be taking a look at the destruction of the Black Star. It is one of only 2 victories by Earth Force during the earth-minbari war. This conflict is interesting because it shows us that Earth Force weapons were actually effective against the Minbari, but it would be the Minbari's stealth technology, superior jump drives, and sensor systems that ultimately caused the losses we see of Earth Force. So let's just get into it. According to multiple resources, an Earth Force task force was patrolling near an asteroid system within the Sol system itself. It's possible that the task force was near the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, but we see Delin talking about how the Minbari had not gotten too far into the Earth Alliance territory yet, so I'm honestly not sure. Even placing this encounter can be a little bit difficult, whether it's early or midpoint in the war, we just simply don't know. In any case, the Earth Alliance vessels included the EAS Schwarzkopf? Oh, fuck you, Russian names. I mean, seriously, swear to God, every time. Now this is all I'm going to hear about when it comes to this entire review about how I can't say the name. Why can't everything be in English? Like, simple English. In any case, the Earth Alliance vessels included the EAS Schwarzkopf, EAS Lexington, and the EAS Trafalgar. The task force had been enduring hit-and-run attacks for the past few days, resulting in the destruction of several other vessels. This, understandably, had Earth Force personnel on edge, with even the captain not being able to sleep for days. During the patrol, sensors detected the silhouette of a Minbari flyer. Worrying that it was a trap, Captain Roger Stearns launched only one Star Fury to pursue the Minbari vessel, but held the fleet back.
Could be a decoy drawing us into an ambush.
Should we pursue?
Negative. I don't want to risk the fleet until I know what we're getting into.
Should be leaving visual range any moment, and the scanners can't lock on.
Launch bay, this is the captain.
Launch bay, aye.
Launch solo fighter. I want that transport followed.
He's got a big head start on you, Eagle 7.
Roger that, maximum thrust.
I've watched this battle a few times and did a little bit of research, and I'll be honest, I don't understand the rationale for wanting to send in the capital ships. It's one Minbari flyer. Launch a squadron of Star Furies and let them do what they do best. You keep the capital ships back, spool up the jump drives in case it's a trap, and you then can choose to fight or run. At worst, you lose 5 starfighters. Not the task force. However, while the Star Fury was in pursuit, the Minbari fighter engines would appear to fail and the ship become adrift. The Star Fury continued its pursuit, and Captain Stearns ordered that the task force move into the asteroid field to overtake it.
Eagle 7 to Lexington. She's flamed out.
Stand by, Eagle 7. Move us in. Any further radio chatter?
Negative. She's running silent.
Keep moving us in.
Commander Sheridan noted that the Minbari flyer decreased its forward momentum and suggested that it was probably a trap. Captain Stearns theorized that it was possible that the Minbari pilot simply didn't want to die in the asteroid field and preferred to be captured. However, Commander Sheridan was able to convince Captain Stearns that they were probably flying into a trap given how precise the jump engines of the Minbari were. Captain Stern, realizing that it was a trap, ordered the fleet to break off. But it was too late, as the Minbari ship, the Black Star, jumped right in between the fleet.
Sir, I don't like it. Just before the transport flamed out, it fired its forward thrusters, cutting acceleration down to almost nothing. Now, if I were running from the enemy, engines failing, I'd try to keep my inertia going on the off chance I could get away, not just lying there waiting to get caught.
Or maybe he wants to be captured alive, rather than take his chance on getting killed in that asteroid field.
Or maybe they want us in a precise, predetermined location. Captain, their jump engines are a lot more precise than ours. They can target an area of less than 100 yards. If they jump into the middle of us...
Holy... This is Fleet Command. All ships break off. I repeat, break off!
Now, let me pause a moment here. If you've seen Space Dock's breakdown of this battle, and by the way, every time I watch Space Dock, I feel like a failure as a creator, you'll remember that he says that a fleet came in, not just the Black Star.
Using their advanced drive systems to drop out of hyperspace with extreme accuracy, a phalanx of Sharlin-class Minbari war cruisers exited hyperspace, led by the flagship of the Minbari Federation, the Drala Phi, known to the Earth Alliance as the Black Star.
Here's the thing, there's no on-screen evidence for this. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Space Doc is incorrect. I imagine he got this either from the books, the creator, or other resources. Or it's an inference from the dialogue when Sheridan says that multiple Minbari ships were destroyed during that conflict. I'm going to go ahead and link Space Doc's video in the top right hand corner. Definitely check it out because it is excellent, and I'm actually not against his explanation. It makes a ton of sense. I just wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't note that I couldn't find any evidence beyond inference that there were more ships during this attack. Anyway, regardless of if it was one Minbari ship or multiple, Minbari ships jumping so close to the Earth Alliance vessels resulted in most of them being destroyed or damaged. The Earth Force ships would be completely wiped out for all intents and purposes. Some resources say that the Black Star left in pursuit of fleeing Earth Force ships. However, there's no evidence of that. Hey guys, so this is an edit drop-in. I have watched this movie about 3 or 4 times, and I have watched this specific battle an additional 4 or 5 times, and I'm just now noticing while I'm editing. If you look specifically at what is going on, it would appear that 2 Earth Alliance ships are making a run for it and being followed by the Minbari. It's not very clear, and it's like 2 seconds worth of footage, but it is possible that this is to clarify that the Earth Alliance was running and the Minbari were following them. I'm not convinced, but I wanted to go ahead and be honest and show you guys this specific footage so you can take a look and make your own decisions. All right, back to the episode. We really don't know why the ship left, but for my money, it was a trap on the Minbari side. They destroy all they can, knowing some might have survived, pretend to jump away, wait for the SOS, and return instantly. In the wreckage of the battle, the EAS Lexington, a Hyperion-class heavy cruiser, survived the initial attack. Which does beg the question, if the Minbari sensors were so powerful, how the hell did they not know there were survivors still alive on that ship? Anyway, the vessel was heavily damaged and unable to escape. However, Commander John Starkiller Sheridan wasn't going to be taking any of that mess. With Captain Stearns dead, killed by steel beam, Sheridan thought up an idea and he thought it up quick. He would command the remaining nuclear warheads be deployed among nearby asteroids. After explaining the plan to the crew, he briefly stole a line from Starship Troopers. He briefly paid homage to Starship Troopers.
Firing control, do we have any tactical nukes left?
Affirmative. 3 2-megaton warheads with proximity fuses.
All right, I'm authorizing use of tactical nukes. Firing control, remove their warheads, get them down to launching Bay 9 ASAP. Communications, stand by to broadcast distress signal, but not until I give the order.
Aye, sir.
Now, I would be less than honest if I said I was sure this was going to work. It might not. We could very well blow up right alongside the enemy. But at least we will have a fighting chance of taking them out with us. Unless anyone else has a better idea. All right, and we'll stick with my plan. Hell, I didn't want to live forever anyway.
And after that, they were off to the races. The Lexington sent out an SOS requesting help from Earth. On cue, the Black Star appeared out of hyperspace and began pursuit as the Lexington pretended to try to escape. The Lexington maneuvered around an asteroid, appearing attempt to flee, as I had stated before.
I think your wish may be coming true. We have an echo on vector approach. Might be them. Coming into range now.
Bridge to navigation. The enemy has a clear shot. Fire docking thrusters. Get us behind one of those asteroids. Let them think we're trying to evade. They want to finish the job. Let them come to us. Here we go.
She's locking on, sir.
Just a little more.
Confirmed weapons lock. Energy spike. She's ready to fire.
When the Black Star got close enough, John, I'll be banging a member of your Grey Council one day Sheridan ordered the first nuclear bomb to explode. This would damage the Minbari vessel, causing it to drift out of range of the second nuclear bomb, but well within range of the third nuclear bomb.
Now.
She's out of range of nuke 2. Only one left.
Sheridan would then tell the Minbari to go to hell and then order the third nuclear weapon to be detonated, destroying the Black Star.
See you in hell.
Arguably, the rest of the ships would be destroyed when they came to investigate what had happened to the Black Star, and all got within range of that third nuclear weapon. We really don't know, however, but this is the only way to explain dialogue in the original series. This victory was a huge boon for humanity, giving them hope. Even though they really didn't have any hope, this battle was honestly a fluke, if you can call it a battle at all. The Minbari would be incensed at this attack, calling it a cowardly act given that the Lexington destroyed the Black Star while pretending to be hurt. And they're right, it was a cowardly act. That said, the Black Star was coming back to kill them. They never left survivors nor took prisoners. They were going to kill people who could not defend themselves. And beyond that, in a war, especially one of genocide, there are no limits. Unless you are a traitor that somehow cares more about the race that is intent on killing all of your race, and that includes every man, woman, and child. But talking about characters that deserved a bullet between the eyes for their betrayal of humanity will wait for another video. Ultimately, the destruction of the Black Star was perhaps the brightest point for humanity in what was the darkest period of Earth's history. But that's my opinion. What's yours? Let me know in the comments below. As always, guys, in the end, we're all just stories. Make yours a good one.